is going back into pause squat. So tonight's going to be the power night. Basically, this night I think is more all about form, practicing getting comfortable in the hole, and then getting your power coming back out. It's definitely, for me, it's also sort of a recovery day since I'm squatting 3 times a week. I actually deadlifted last night, and the one lift that's been hindered by squatting so much is definitely my deadlift. My lower back's really tight tonight, and I'm definitely starting to feel the effects of just lifting frequency on the squats. But so far, I've gotten a lot more comfortable under the bar squatting. Tonight, the weight does go up. The sets go down, so I'm going from 5 to 4. The weight's going up to 235, I believe. So still isn't a lot, but my goal right now is to hit the 300 pounds, and I'm feeling super confident. I'm almost halfway through the squat program, so I've got 3 more weeks to go. And so far, the progress has been really good. I feel really comfortable getting used to squatting really over 200 pounds for every workout, which last summer I would have never even thought I'd have been able to do. So the progress I've seen so far has been amazing. But tonight we're going to do power squats, so it's going to be pause squats and triceps, and we're going to get into the workout now.
Alright guys, so today I thought I would just show sort of what my normal warm-up routine is going into squatting, on some of the things that I've been doing for myself personally in order to get myself better warmed up for the sets and not really use up all my energy before my sets. So right now my main focus is strength. Yeah, I'm trying to build my body sort of like a bodybuilder, but I'm really focused on getting my strength up right now. The first squat that you guys saw with just the bar, I was squatting real deep, getting a lot of butt wink, rounding my back, and the form was terrible. But the reason I do that for myself is to really just help get my hips looser. I like to put the bar on my back and just squat as low and as deep as possible. Just sort of hold the stretch at the bottom and just get everything nice and opened up. Because you can see right here, once I start throwing weight on the bar, my form looks a lot better. I keep everything tight. The bar path is a lot straighter. Everything looks a lot more fluid once I get weight on my back. So I'm not doing it because I have bad form. It's just more of a way for me to loosen everything up. The other thing I've worked on with my warm-ups is previously I would warm up a lot. I would do a lot of reps, and almost to the point where going into my working sets, I was actually getting tired. So one thing that I've learned on Wendlers is that it does not take a lot of warm-ups to really get warmed up. So right here, basically all I was doing was pause squats. I think it was 200 and I think 35 pounds I had on the bar. But it's just one rep. That's all the program calls for this day. This particular week is week 4 out of 6 in the program, so we're almost done. But it's just 4 sets of 1 rep pause squats. Now, I have fallen in love with these things because it really gets the mind-muscle connection. It teaches you to control the weight as well as be able to hold it confidently in the hole, because most people, whenever they squat, they don't get halfway out of the hole and not finish the lift. They can't get out of the hole. So if you get yourself mentally and physically comfortable holding the weight at the very bottom of the squat, it's going to teach you to use as much power as possible to get that weight back up. So that is one thing I'm really loving about the program and the way it's set up, and I really think it's going to play a huge part in a couple weeks whenever I go back into max. So the exercises I've been doing on this day has been front squats. Now, for the power day, the strength day and the hypertrophy day, where I'm sort of getting more volume doing regular squats, I'll go into an individual leg movement. But today, since the power day is just that 4 sets of 1 rep, it's not really putting any volume on my legs. I don't really feel anything when I get done. It's more just it's a recovery day basically. But I like to do front squats on this day because it's the next best movement. It's the heaviest movement in order to get more volume into my legs, and it's also helping me strengthen my quads up a lot, which I think it's also helped my squat form. I used to be a very hamstring dominant squatter, But since I've been working on my form and got these squat shoes where I can sort of keep all of my angles a lot straighter, it's creating a more upright torso for whenever I'm coming out of the hole. So anytime that you are standing straighter up like you are, especially in front squats, you're going to put a lot more emphasis on your quads. So me going into my regular squat now, since I am more upright, I am using more of my quads, so I need to strengthen those up as well in order to keep the numbers going up. So today is also tricep day. So the first day we do legs and biceps. The second day we'll do legs and triceps, and then legs and mid and rear shoulders on the last day. I really enjoy the split. It's really keeping things interesting because the way everything is set up, you're not ever having a weekday. So a lot of people, they'll do like a chest and tricep and hit your tricep when it's already fatigued. But whenever I'm doing my arms right after my legs, it's allowing me to push a lot more weight, get a lot more volume in. By the end of the workout, I mean, my arms are pumped up like crazy. It is insane the difference it makes going into an arm workout with full energy rather than doing it after you've expended it. So another thing I like to do, especially on straight bar curls as well as these skull crushers here, is I will change the angles up a little bit. So for straight bar curl, I like to change my widths on the bar. I'll go from narrow to wide and then finish back comfortable. And the same thing with skull crushers here. I'll start on a decline and raise the bench up one notch each set, and then finish neutral again, and then blow out some close grip bench press to really get a huge pump right at the beginning of the workout. So this has helped my arm development like crazy. My weights stayed about the same, but I've put almost a quarter of an inch just relaxed, unpumped onto my arm in the past couple months since I've been switching up this routine. Since I started powerlifting, I've actually put a little over a half an inch on my arms after they get pumped up. So if I measure myself right now, pumped after a full arm workout, I'm right at 15 inches, which I'm super proud about. But again, they'll go down once I start cutting a little bit, so I've got that extra layer of fat right now. But I make sure I hit my arms from every direction that I possibly can, and I do that for every exercise, every body part. I usually go for about 4 weeks, and then I'll switch the exercises up. So I'll keep the same sort of routine as far as the direction I'm hitting the muscle, but I'll change up hand grips, change up the attachment that I'm using to pull, all sorts of different variations in order to make sure that I'm growing the muscle as completely as possible. So right here, going into the last exercise, I wanted to keep the video a little bit shorter, but what I do is I will do a reverse grip pull down, and then when I cannot get any more reps, I will flip my hands over, because you can obviously get more power forward, and finish out the set with as many reps as possible. This has been a great finisher. I do it on my biceps and my triceps, so I come in with a good pump and I make sure I leave with a good pump, and it's really forcing the arms to grow and really shocking them into some new growth. So I really am enjoying the program I'm on right now, and I'm excited to see the growth whenever I start cutting. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.